Hello, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me again today. In today's video, I have another product I want to showcase for you. But before that, I need to make a correction. In a previous video, I showed you some of the new TCC products. And one of those being a new super triple coin gimmick. It was brought to my attention by Ted Bagusta. If you don't know who Ted is, it may not be surprising. He's kind of underground, behind the scenes, but he has been a coin gaffer for many years and mainly only does large projects for wholesale. So Ted got in touch with me and let me know that technology in the new triple split coin was his creation. So the annular magnet or ring-shaped magnet in use of a triple split coin or split coin was first used by him. And he showed me documentation of that. And you'll find his products on Mayor Yedid's site, mymagic.com. So in the new triple split coin here, one of the cool new features is you can have the coin spread apart like this and lay flat without the magnets wanting to snap together. In contrast, here's another triple split coin that does not have the ring-shaped magnets. So you cannot lay these flat in a spread. The magnets will want to just pull that coin together. So this technology was first conceived by Ted Bagusta. And I think it's really important to give credit where credit is due. And as people look back on these ideas from the future, the proper people will be getting credit, and you can follow the lineage of these creations. So while I consider myself pretty knowledgeable with all of coin magic and magic in general, I don't know everything, and I can admit that. So it's important to me to tell you guys where stuff has come from, the origins of things. And a similar situation kind of came up with TCC's M-Box, Okido box. Craig Austerling relayed a story to me that I was not aware of, where some of his ideas were maybe borrowed or heavily influenced the design of that Okido box. So it's important we all keep our eyes open and learn as much as we can so we can catch all these things. And I thank Ted for getting in touch with me because I like to keep things straight. And I thank Craig for getting in touch with me about a year ago when I did the Okido box review. Yeah, these things are important to me, and I think they're important to anyone watching. So in today's video, I want to look at yet another product from Dr. Michael Rubinstein called Conviction Prediction. Now, I want to be honest, I overlooked this trick when I first got the big book, Rubinstein's Coin Magic, which this routine appears in. So if you have the big book, there's additional ideas for this, additional routines that follow the description of this trick that you can do with the coins and the props already in play. So if you have the big book already, you're far ahead. If you don't have this book, it's a must-have book for any coin student out there. But moving on, so I passed over that trick sort of when I went through the book, and I'm glad I took a second look at this. Now the benefit here is you get all the props you need to perform that trick in this little package, which is maybe part of the reason I passed it over. I thought, I don't want to put all that together, but I was missing out on a great trick. So let's take a close look at what you get in here. So the packaging is very nice. It looks just like the magnetic coin packaging. So good branding on there. What you get inside is a little business card holder envelope and just a single sheet here of instructions and some tips here. On the bottom of this sheet, you'll find a QR code where you can see the tutorial. So the props you get are 3 custom poker chips. You get 8 coin envelopes. These are meant to hold single coins, and these are easily replaceable. These are literally fractions of pennies each. So you're provided with 8 to kind of get you into the routine and learn how to do it. And he teaches you a way to reuse these a number of times before you might finally replace them. And then finally you get 3 coins. So that's a Chinese coin, an English penny, and then this coin is a replica of a commemorative $50 that's commemorating the gold miners, the prospectors in California, and of course the California grizzly bear that is on the flag there. This coin can actually be any coin you want, a $50 size coin. So, but it's great that he provides that for you. So this is everything you need to perform the routine. So the tutorial you get is about 25 minutes. It's really great. It shows a performance. It has your setup and then an explanation of going through the routine. It's quick, cut and dry. I like tutorials they have just enough theory behind it, but it kind of gets to the point and it tells you what you need to do. Plus, if you have the book, you can always reference back through the book, through that description, and you have the extra material for you. Now, I mentioned before I was kind of disappointed I passed over this trick, but I'm excited to now have the props ready-made for me to be able to do this. So this is it's not quite a coin trick. It's not quite a mentalism trick. It's a little bit of both, which is why I'm liking this already, and I'm excited to try this. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm going to have family around, and it's the perfect opportunity to give this a go. So what you get is the poker chips, which on the back have images of each coin. Now there's a $50, the English penny, and the Chinese coin. So the audience is unaware of the back of these poker chips. You start out by removing these and setting them out. And I think you could do this for 1 spectator. But I think it's probably best for 3 spectators. So in that regard, it can play small or it can play big. To a room of people, you get people up sitting next to you at the table, and then everyone's watching there. So basically, one person would choose one of these chips. That goes in front of them. This person chooses one of these. That goes in front of them. The last person gets the last chip. Or you can give them the option to switch for any one they want. So it's really disarming, the amount of freedom you get. And then you introduce 4 envelopes. Now, it's not exactly clear that there's coins inside. These are sort of out of play. They're in your pockets, and they come into play during the routine. in a covert way. But you go back to spectator 1, they can choose any of the envelopes here. So they make their decision. Spectator 2, they make their decision. Spectator 3, they make their decision. So there's one that's left out. And then you go back to spectator 1. They can switch for the unchosen one. Doesn't matter. So based on their decision, you open it up. There's a coin inside. You lay that coin down. Spectator number 2, same thing. They can switch the unchosen one or keep their decision. Either way, you take out the coin, lay it down in front of them. Finally, the last spectator, same thing. They can switch the envelope or keep whatever they decide. With this one, you can allow them to just open the envelope themselves. It's very open, very fair. There's switching and decision making the whole way through. So then the last coin is laid out here. So there's going to be 3 coins for each in each position. You do need to provide your own clad Kennedy half dollars. So this would be the final picture here. 3 chips with 3 coins there. Then the reveal here is that after all the decision making, all the switching, the image on the back of each chip will match the coin that was in the envelopes on each one there. So Kennedy with Kennedy, English penny with the English penny. And it's just impossible to backtrack this. So as I mentioned, this could play really big. I could see this, in someone's Magic Castle act, or just in your living room with some people over. And like I said, you could do this to one person because there's nothing to forget or to remember really. You could just have 3 spots on the table and say, okay, where should I put the blue chip? Where should I put the green chip, the red chip, like that? And they make all the decision themselves. So it could be one person or 3 people. And again, I like this because it's coin magic. It can lead into coin magic, but it's not your typical coin trick with vanishes and appearances, or it's something different for you, and it could lead into your next coin trick, which could be a coins across or anything you want. So I'm glad I finally gave this a second look, and I think you'll really enjoy playing with this. So if you're interested in picking this up, it's still currently available, as far as I can tell, from the normal Magic dealers. It goes for $45. I think that's more than fair. You get these custom poker chips, which would be a little difficult to make on your own. I didn't mention before, the images of these coins on here are printed on the chips. They aren't stickers or anything. So the chips themselves are going to last you forever. I don't imagine these wearing out or the images rubbing off or anything like that. So while you could put this together yourself, it'd be a little bit of a hassle maybe. And you get these extra coins included. And you get a few envelopes to get you started out. So $45 for a 25-minute tutorial and all the props you need. I think it's a really fair price for the effect. It's a great effect, a baffling prediction that cannot be backtracked. So that's available from all the normal Magic dealers out there. But as I mentioned before with the magnetic coins, Dr. Rubinstein likes to use mymagic.com to showcase all his products. So if they ever run out from the other magic dealers, they should be in stock at mymagic.com. So check out that website for this trick and all the others. That's it for today's video. I got one more product from Dr. Michael Rubinstein, and that'll be on the next video.